Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to see Sandfay Reacts. I wonder, how many of y'all are getting EBT, aka food stamps? How many of y'all need help because of this outrageous economy? You never got food stamps before. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm used to saying food stamps and not EBT. So if you hear me say food stamps, I'm talking about EBT, okay? So don't be acting stupid down in the comment section. How many of y'all need some help? Temporary help. That's what food stamps were supposed to be. Temporary, okay, help. But people have made it a lifelong thing. Ever since they started having kids, whether it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and sometimes even when they don't have kids, okay? Now today I'm not talking about the disabled, handicapped people. I'm not talking about them, okay? So don't be acting stupid like I said, all right? I'm talking about the able-bodied people who's been sitting on the system for years and years and years and never tried to do anything to better their life, okay? All they do is take and take and take and never give. They only do the bare minimum so they can keep their food stamps. Yes, some people are working and they're still receiving food stamps. I understand, y'all, we have situations in life. And sometimes, we need help. When I was young, way back when I had my babies, I married young. Y'all, we were struggling. I had to get on food stamps. But you know how long I was on food stamps? Probably 3 to 4 months, and that's it, because that was not the life for me. And really and truly, y'all, I haven't been on it since. But I didn't want that life. It was embarrassing to me to go out and pull out a card because I know that I couldn't afford to pay for my own food. I needed help. I didn't like that. I didn't like that feeling. But some people, they don't care, y'all. They don't care. That's why they continue to get the food stamps, and they will never do better in life. They will never get a better job. They will never go to school. They will never do a side hustle or try to get a business because they're lazy. They want to be taken care of by the government, but yet they will complain, okay? They'll complain about the food stamps and how they not getting enough. They'll complain, okay? I'm going to show you a couple of videos, probably going to piss you off, but, I can understand because, I be pissed off myself sometimes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do that for me. Thank you so very much to the people who watched the whole entire video because I appreciate that. Because sometimes I'm just not done right in the algorithm. I'm just not. But that's okay. Y'all love me and God loves me. That's all I care. My family love me. That's all I care about, okay? Go to cookingwithsandrafay.com for delicious recipes for you and your family to try, all right? And thank everyone. Thank you for buying my soap from GabbyRidgeSoaps.com. I sure do appreciate that when y'all do that. I really do. And coming soon is The Perfect Man. That soap smells so good. My goodness. Moving right along. This first video is this lady writing a letter. I know it's not real, but it's probably how she feels, though. Listen to what she says. She's writing a letter to the food stamp office or the government or whoever it is. But listen to what she's saying, because I'm pretty sure a lot of other people feel the same way.
Dear food stamp office people, We need to eat too. It's not fair for certain people to get stamps and certain people not to be able to receive stamps. We need to eat too. Being that I'm a captain of a lost ship, after I pay my bills, all my expenses and things, there's not enough left to buy groceries. Groceries have went up tremendously. I have not had an egg in 3 months. No proteins whatsoever. Can't afford meat. I can't keep going to Walmart. Self-checkout is the only where I go in Walmart. Ringing up 2 items but putting 7 in the bag. Eventually, I will get caught. I feel in the spirit I will get caught. I have kids to take care of. That depends on me. It's not fair. Everybody should be entitled to government assistance. P.S. I'm signing off now. Captain of a lost ship.
We all need to eat, she says. Because now in this day in economy, the way it is right now in Biden's economics, we all struggling. We can't afford the food. The working people, even people who make a lot of money, they can't afford it because they have kids. Some have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 kids, not on food stamps. You got people like that got a lot of kids and don't depend on food stamps. You do. But now it's getting rough, okay? The food costs so much. We can't afford it. And she said, I'm going to the store scanning 2 items, but I'm putting 7 in the bag. I'm stealing from Walmart. I'm going to get caught. I'm not saying that's what she's doing, okay? She may be playing, but there are some people who are doing that, y'all. They stealing because they hungry. They can't feed their family. They don't qualify for food stamps. She said everybody need food stamps now because the prices of food is outrageous. We can't afford to feed our families anymore. We can't. Now what's going to happen when the man gets in there? Don't you think he's going to do something about the high-priced food? That's price gouging, y'all. It is. But the people on food stamps, they don't have a problem. They fill up their carts and they get whatever they want. Steaks, ribs, pork chops, oxtails, crab legs, shrimps. Shrimps, that's what I'm trying to say. Can't even talk. This is crazy. You be in the store and you be mad and upset because you seeing people got loads and loads of food in a cart and you know they're using EBT. Look at this.
This, y'all, this is why. This is why. Cause what? 3 carts full, y'all. Let me pass her a receipt. This guy said, y'all, they didn't even buy it, and that's what making me even more mad. And everything won't even run up yet, y'all. $1,013. This is why. This is why I be mad at work. This is why I don't want to work on the 1st, or the 2nd, or the 3rd, or the 4th.
He don't want to work because all the food stamp people coming there buying tons of groceries. In the checkout line, you know, you cannot go into self-checkout with all that food right there. So, I don't know when people get their food stamp, but I thought it was about certain days for certain people. I don't know. Y'all let me know down the food stamp line. Don't get me wrong, y'all. I know some people need these food stamps, okay? Especially some of you elderly people. Y'all need it because you don't make enough money. You don't. You're struggling to try to get some of the food that you like to eat, you know. But now you're in the store buying all generic because you cannot afford the other food. But these people coming through the line with all the name brand food, And you see it, and you sitting up there paying for maybe 8 items, at least 10, because that's all you can afford, because you go to the store every week because you can only afford a certain amount every week, because you want to be sure that you put food into your cart that you actually gonna need and eat, you know. But these people, they just throw stuff in the cart. Just throw it in the cart. I'm not mad at them, y'all. I'm only mad at the ones that are abusing the system. Okay, I know people have problems sometimes in their life, but you can't get up off your ass after 5 years, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or not even, 2 years. You can't get off your ass. You can't do better. You can't. You're going to rely on the government, the people who pay their taxes. You want to rob Peter to pay Paul? That's what you're doing. I know this economy makes it hard. I know it do. But you know what, y'all? These people don't care about y'all. They don't care. The people who get the food stamps, I'm not saying all of them now. Not all of them. But you got a lot of them out there who brag about it. They brag about it. Listen to this woman right here.
Okay, y'all just mad because I get 3 canned food stamps. So what? I get all kind of snacks while I'm sitting here chilling or whatever, paying no bills. No bills. I'm on government assistance. My son back there with his snacks. Government assistance, 3 canned food stamps.
$3,000 in food stamps, and I don't pay no bills. The government is paying my bills because I'm probably living in government housing. I'm getting my light bill paid for also. And I'm getting $3,000 in food stamps because I have multiple kids. When I'm talking multiple, she's talking about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who knows how many kids she got. Now, I don't know if this is just a skit, but I don't think so. Y'all let me know if y'all know this young lady. But there are some people who's doing that, okay? They don't care. They bragging. Y'all just jealous because y'all can't get it. No, we mad, bitch. We mad because you taking our tax dollars because you keep opening up your legs and don't know how to say no. That's what we mad about, okay? And our government is a fool to keep on giving you food stamps and other government funds. They sitting there just letting you do this to the taxpayers because they want to control you, okay? That's why you still sitting your ass. I'm sorry, y'all, about cussing, because something like this pisses me off, all right? People who use and abuse the system. And let me tell you something, y'all. When I play this next video, it ain't just people like her using and abusing the system, okay? There's such thing as food stamp fraud, EBT fraud. You know, the people who approach you. I was approached this week to buy, last week. We're going to have it go something like that. To buy some food stamps. Give me $100 and you can buy $125. You can use my EBT card and you can buy some food $25 more in food. I'm not going to jail for that. I don't care how desperate I am to have food. But to me, that wasn't a good deal anyway. All right? Give you $100 and I only get $125 in groceries, just $25 more, that's it? What happened to 50-50? Y'all, they don't do 50-50 anymore. They said that was for crackheads and stuff like that. They desperate. No, they want to only give you, I don't know even how much that is. Is it 25%? I don't know. I don't know math like that. But listen to this man right here, what he said about the food stamp fraud. Pay close attention to what he's saying.
Saturday afternoon in San Antonio, Texas. Went to the grocery store. While I was looking for a parking place, I saw this beautiful dually $100,000 truck with a ton of chrome pull up. Dropped off a woman, looked to be maybe 30, and 3 kids, early teen years kind of age. Go into the store. I park, I go in. As I'm shopping, I see them. And each of the kids and the lady have a cart And I mean, they're just filling them. They are pound after pound of meat, tons of vegetables. They're filling 4 carts full of groceries just as fast and full as they can. And I see the store manager sort of trying not to be noticed as he follows them around. And I'm thinking, okay, I'll hang back a little bit. This ought to make an interesting show for a Saturday afternoon. Gets to the register. They ring up her purchases. Don't remember the number. I believe it was $2,000 to $3,000. And she pulls out a stack of EBT cards, food stamps, this tall. Starts swiping them one after another, paying for all those groceries. She's maybe halfway done when the police come in. I assume the store had called them earlier because I don't think they'd get there that quick. It's a policeman and a policewoman. Policewoman walks up, kind of puts an arm on the lady. Policeman starts reading her rights. Food stamp fraud. I don't think her English is that great to begin with, but it's shot. The stress of that. She's calling the food stamps coupons, saying nothing wrong, saying it's the kids. And it actually comes off like she's blaming the kids for her food stamp fraud. About then, a man walked in. Looked like a cinder block somebody glued a hammerhead to. Walks up, introduces himself, and says, "That expensive truck you're talking about, that's mine. Woman you're holding, that's Sister Teresa. She runs my parish's orphanage. You will unhand her right now." Whenever I hear all these food stamp fraud and filling up the Cadillac stories, I remember that day.
So he's saying that's Sister Teresa. And she runs my parish. So basically, he's saying she's coming to the store with all these food stamp EBTs, swiping different ones. So you trying to tell me a parish gets EBT and they get multiple EBT cards? No, y'all. Let's say it is Sister Teresa. They doing a scam. That's what they doing. They're getting the members EBT cards and they're buying food. Okay. They buying the food. Okay. I don't know how many cards they had. They had 10, 20 cards or whatever, but they're getting the people's EBT cards and they're buying food with it. I don't know, maybe for the parish. Is that legal? It's still fraud, y'all. It's still fraud. Okay. Then again, he still could be lying. Okay. Like they were Spanish people. He said she couldn't speak much English. And he rolled up in a dually. A lot of Spanish people like those dually trucks. Okay. Any means necessary to rob the American people. Any means necessary. We're going to even lie that we are a church. We a parish. We helping people. They don't know what they need to eat. So we're going to take their card and we're going to go to the store for them and we're going to swipe each card. Because they don't know no better. They probably got migrants up in there. We don't know, taking their cards. They use and abuse the migrants that comes over here because they need a place to stay. Not just migrants, y'all. They do other people that like that too. I'm just telling y'all. It's so much wrong going on in this world, y'all, that's going on. And our federal government allows it. They don't do anything. They know this has been going on for years, y'all. Years and years and years about the fraud. They know. They catch some of them, y'all, but they do not catch the majority. I'm going to say that. The majority of people are not caught. You're going to always have fraud. Always. You're going to always have people who abuse the system. But if you got a government in place that doesn't do anything about it, then you're doomed. Okay, you hear me, taxpayers? You're doomed. Your money is going to always be taken away from you and nothing will be done. Oh, they'll just catch a little bit, just a small amount of them. But they don't really care, because if they did, they would catch all of them. With all that being said, y'all, go down there in that comment section and tell me what you think about this situation with the food stamps. Are these people right? Do you get mad when you see all these people coming up with the carts and the food and you can barely survive and buy food? Do you get angry? Put it on down there. I want to know. With all that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And watch the next video coming up. Thank you.
Yeah.